Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. Now, I'm sorry about the lack of content on the channel at the moment. I'm actually in the middle of trying to sort out a little bit of an issue, and I'm going to be going on with the Attack on Titan videos. I know that Valheim is supposed to launch today, but unfortunately, due to due to mass incompetence, lies, and so forth from the supplier who was supposed to sell me my new PC laptop, I am unable to play today, so I really am sorry about that. And I'm going to be going through and doing the Attack on Titan Episode 7 review. So, Attack on Titan Episode 7 starts off with Mikasa going back towards the recruits. And as she's moving through, she noticed the amount of damage and the amount of just overall carnage that has been hit through the areas. She finally reaches a troop where she knows the people. It's Connie, it's John, and then she finds Sasha. And she asked, "What about Eren and the rest of his squad? Have you seen them anywhere?" And they basically just say that there's Armin over there because he's the only one from the squad who survived, and he's been in a state where he doesn't want to talk. So the moment she goes up and she asks Armin how he is, oh, not how he is, sorry, where Eren is, he immediately breaks down into tears and he gives the report. The entire squadron was wiped out in combat, and her heart just sinks inside. She's basically drenched with dread at that point. And as things go, that is where the story really starts to erupt for the hero of the story, which is Eren Yeager. Now, we already know that something is up here because we already know he's the main character because he's been featured in the four light, unless they're switching off characters to one of the two. And at this point, Mikasa gives this thing: y'all are weak, y'all aren't soldiers, y'all are nothing next to me. I can slay all the titans in our path, and I will make it to HQ and save my own life. The rest of you can just sit here and wallow while the titans eat you. And as she takes off, the rest of them start to rally behind her and they start to move. And they give a war cry basically, and they start moving out. And as they're moving out, they're heading towards the center, and they just watch how talented she is. She just jumps in instantly, no matter where they are, and she just slices down titans like they don't exist. At this point is where things take another heavy turn, and we get the whole point where Mikasa runs out of fuel because she allowed the adrenaline to drive her to move faster and without caution, and this here allows her to drain all of her fuel. She ends up falling after a few minutes, and at this point our story really takes off because now she is defenseless. She's down on the ground, no mobility gear, she doesn't have any more weapons left, and as she is getting ready to fight back, she sees a titan walk in. Not fight back, sorry. She's giving up on the floor. Actually, she says she's given up. She's not going to fight anymore. And as this titan runs in to come eat her, she fights back. She cuts open its hand. And she's wondering why in the world is she still fighting? She has nothing to live for. Why should she be fighting? And as she's saying this in her head, things continue on. And they continue on for a little bit past this point. At this very moment, the fight really starts to erupt in terms of what's going on between each of these individuals. And this titan has her pinned. There's no way she can escape this next attack, no matter what she does. And as she does this here, she gets the second titan walk around from the only route which might be an escape if she gets lucky. And now she's even worse because there's two of them. She can't move, she doesn't have weapons, she's finished as far as she's concerned. She starts to shake a little bit, and then she just gives a last defense cry basically to say she's gonna fight. And as she lunges forward with her weapon, the second titan screams and runs forward, attacking the other titan, which is something they have never ever heard of or seen before. At this point, the attack titan, who has just been entered into the story, beats down the other titan and kills it. Um, Eren's friend Armin jumps down, picks up Mikasa, and they head onto a roof. At this point, Mikasa tells Armin that they need to just leave it alone and they just need to watch this for a minute because he doesn't seem to have any interest in humans. He only has interest in fighting his own kind. And Armin starts to hatch up a plan to use this Titan to clear the path to HQ because even with Mikasa there, they don't have enough fuel or enough weapons to keep her going. And it's at this point that we get this massive fight erupting where Eren is let loose, and that is just about where we stop because he goes on to fight the next one, the next Titan that's near him, and they figure there is a way they can actually kite him into the mass of Titans to clear up HQ for them. And this is like something outrageous to them because they know everything that they know about Titan so far. They only go for humans, and this one is so abnormal because it's not going after large groups of people, it's going after its own kind. So it's like an anti-Titan, and they literally mind boggle. Obviously there isn't that much of an event that happens. It's a very short scene in light of exactly what's going on. We do get a little bit of Mikasa's inner dialogue about how she's lost everything again. Why does she keep reaching this place? Why does she keep losing everything that she loves? And as she is in this drenched out state where her emotions are all drained out, she's getting ready to basically give up. And that's when that Titan first attacked. So all of this was played into the roles of the story. But these have very important roles for you because when you listen to the words she is saying, when she says, "Now I know I can't give up, I have to love because of what you have taught me." Now, one of the things that he had taught her is you fight. You fight to love, you fight for your freedom. That's basically his every single statement when he is motivated and why he does everything. It's for freedom, it's for the betterment of himself. And this is where the story ends this week. Now, obviously, this isn't such a long review. I knew it wasn't going to be a very long review. That's why I was going to release it earlier. Sorry, but I had a lot of issues come up and I still haven't yet sorted them. So I'm sorry about that. And hopefully, the next video won't be delayed by much. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a good day.